Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Cat. I am your host, Sarah. We are so happy you are here to learn with us today. On this podcast, we have simple, friendly conversations. We speak slowly and we speak clearly so you can learn and understand. Today, we have a very important topic. The topic is, tell me about yourself. This is a very common question. You meet a new person at a party, or at school, or at work, and they say, tell me about yourself. Sometimes this question is difficult. What do I say? What information is good? Today we will practice. We have a special guest on our show. His name is Michael. Welcome to the podcast, Michael.
Hello, Sarah. Thank you for inviting me. I am very happy to be here. I am a big fan of the podcast.
Aw, thank you, Michael. We are very happy to have you. Our listeners want to learn English, and today we will practice a very simple, very normal conversation. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. Let's talk.
Great. So, Michael, let's start with the big, famous question. Tell me about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Michael, as you said. I am 30 years old.
Great. And Michael, where do you live?
I live in a city called Brightville.
Brightville. I do not know that city. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, it is not a very big city like London or New York. It is a medium-sized city. It is very nice and very green. We have many trees and a beautiful river.
A river. That sounds lovely. Do you live in a house?
No, I live in an apartment. It is in a quiet area, not in the busy city center. I like it a lot.
What is your apartment like?
It is quite small, but it is very cozy. I have one bedroom, a small living room, and a kitchen. My favorite part is the kitchen because I love to cook.
We will talk about that later, I am sure. You said you live in a quiet area.
Yes, my apartment building is near a big, beautiful park.
Oh, living near a park is wonderful. Do you go to the park often?
Yes, I do. I go to the park on the weekends. I walk or I sit and read a book. It is very relaxing.
That sounds lovely. And why do you live in Brightville? Are you from Brightville?
No, I am not from Brightville. I am from a small town in the north. I moved here 2 years ago.
Why did you move?
I moved here for my job.
Your job. That's a great topic. What do you do, Michael? What is your job?
I'm a baker.
A baker? That is a fantastic job. Everyone loves a baker.
Thank you. Yes, I work at a small bakery. The name of the bakery is The Good Bread Bakery. It is near my apartment.
That is very convenient. Did you always want to be a baker?
Hmm, that's a good question. No, not really. When I was a child, I wanted to be a firefighter. But when I was in university, I worked a part-time job at a cafe. I sometimes helped the baker in the morning. I loved it. I loved the smell. I loved making things with my hands. So I decided to go to a bakery school.
That is a great story. So you love your job. What do you enjoy about your job?
Oh, I enjoy many things. Like I said, I love the smell of the fresh bread in the morning. It is the best smell in the world.
I agree 100%.
I also like making people happy with food. When a customer comes in and they are quiet or sad, and they buy a warm croissant or a sweet cake, and they eat it and they smile, that is a great feeling for me.
That is very true. Food makes everyone happy. What kind of things do you make?
We make many things. I make many different kinds of bread. White bread, brown bread, bread with seeds, and I make cookies, muffins, and cakes. I really like making chocolate cakes and apple pies.
Apple pies. Delicious. Do you work with other people?
Yes, it is a small bakery. There are three of us. There's Anna. She owns the bakery. She's the boss. And there's me, the baker. And there's Clara. She works at the front. She sells the bread and coffee to the customers. We are a small, happy team.
That is so nice. Is your job difficult?
Sometimes it is difficult, yes. It is difficult because I must wake up very, very early and I stand all day. My legs are often tired, but I still love it. It is a good job for me.
You said you wake up very early. That is a perfect next topic. What is your daily routine like? Can you tell us about your day?
My daily routine. Yes, it is very regular. I am a man of routine. I wake up every day at 4 a.m.
4 o'clock in the morning? Wow, that is very early. Is it difficult to wake up?
Yes, every day. When the alarm clock rings, I think, oh no, 5 more minutes. But then I think about the bread and the customers, and I get up.
So you get up at 4 a.m. What do you do next?
I take a very fast shower. I drink a big glass of water. I do not eat breakfast at home. I get dressed and I walk to the bakery.
You walk to work?
Yes, my apartment is very close to the bakery. It is only a 10-minute walk. The city is very quiet at 4:15 in the morning. No cars, no people. I like it.
That is very good.
I start work at 4:30 a.m. First, I turn on the big ovens. Then, I make the bread. I mix the flour, water, yeast, and salt. I prepare all the bread. I put the bread in the big oven. The bakery opens at 7 a.m. for customers.
And the lovely smell begins.
Exactly. When the customers arrive, the bakery is full of warm bread. I work all morning. I talk to customers. I have many regular customers.
Oh, like who?
Well, there is an old woman, Mrs. Gable. She comes every morning at 8 a.m. She buys one small brown bread every day. We talk about the weather. It is very nice.
That is sweet. So you work all morning.
Yes, it is a very busy morning. I finish work at 2 p.m.
You finish at 2 in the afternoon. So you have a free afternoon.
Yes, I do. This is a great part of my job. After work, I go home. I am usually very hungry. I eat a very big lunch. I usually cook pasta or make a big salad with chicken.
What do you do after lunch?
After lunch, I clean my apartment or I read a book. I am reading a simple detective story right now. It is exciting. Sometimes I take a short nap for 30 minutes. I am often tired after work.
I understand. What about in the evening?
In the evening, I cook dinner. I eat dinner around 6 or 7 p.m. Then I relax. I watch TV or I listen to music. Sometimes I call my family, my mother and father. They live in my old town.
What kind of music do you like?
I like quiet music. I like jazz and classical music. It is very relaxing. And I go to bed very early. I am usually in bed at 9 p.m.
That makes sense. You need to sleep before you wake up at 4 a.m. That is a very clear and nice routine, Michael. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, let's talk about your free time. What are your hobbies? You said you like to cook.
Yes, cooking is my number one hobby. It is funny because I am a baker at work, but at home, I love to cook food. I love to cook dinner. I like to try new recipes. I look on the internet for recipes from Italy or Mexico or Thailand. It is very fun for me.
What is your favorite thing to cook?
Oh, I love to make spaghetti bolognese. It is simple, but so delicious.
So, your job is also your hobby.
Yes, exactly.
What other hobbies do you have? What do you like to do on the weekend, for example, Saturday and Sunday?
On the weekends, I like to be outside. I do not work on Sunday. Sunday is my favorite day. On Sunday, I go to the park. I walk in the park or I ride my bicycle.
Riding a bicycle is good exercise. Where do you ride?
I ride my bicycle along the river. There is a special path, a bike path, next to the river. It is very quiet. I can see the water and the trees. It is very beautiful.
That sounds wonderful. Do you do anything else on the weekend?
Yes. I also like to meet my friends. On Saturday evenings, I often meet my friends. We go to a cafe and drink coffee, or we go to the cinema to watch a movie.
What do you talk about with your friends?
Oh, we talk about movies, music, and our week. We talk about our jobs, normal things. It is good to talk with friends.
That sounds like a very nice, balanced life. A good job, good hobbies, good friends.
Thank you. Yes, I am very happy. So, Sarah, you ask me many questions. What about you? Can you tell me about yourself?
Oh, me. Of course. Well, my name is Sarah. I live here in the city, like you, and I am a teacher. I teach English at a language school.
A teacher. That is a wonderful job. What do you enjoy about your job?
Oh, I love my job. I love helping students learn. When a student, you know, when they cannot say something and we practice and practice, and then one day they can say it, it is a wonderful feeling.
I understand that. It's like my bread.
Yes, it's like your bread. When your customer smiles, you are happy. When my student learns and feels confident, I am happy.
Is your job difficult?
Sometimes, sometimes students are very shy. They are afraid to make a mistake. My job is to make the classroom safe and friendly so they feel comfortable to speak. That is the most important part.
That is very important. And what are your hobbies, Sarah? What do you do for fun?
My hobbies? Well, I love reading. I read many, many books. I read every night before I sleep.
What kind of books do you read?
I like books about history. Right now, I'm reading a book about ancient Egypt. It's very interesting.
Wow, that sounds more difficult than my detective book.
It's not so difficult. It's for A2 level. No, I'm joking. I also have another hobby. I like to play the guitar.
Oh, the guitar. Are you good?
No, I am not good. I am a beginner, a pure beginner. But I practice. I am learning to play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. It is very, very slow, but it is fun.
That is great. Practice is the most important thing.
It is. And like you, I like to walk. I don't live near a park, but I walk in my neighborhood in the evening after I finish work. I like to look at the different houses and the small gardens.
That is very nice. It seems we are both very happy with our lives.
Yes, I think so. Thank you for sharing, Michael. This was a great conversation. This was a great conversation, Michael. We learned a lot about you and a little about me. Now, for all our listeners, it is time for our useful phrase recap. This is where we review the important questions from today. These are great questions to ask a new friend. Listen and repeat in your head. Phrase number 1. Tell me about yourself. This is a big, open question. It's a great way to start. Phrase number 2. Where do you live? This is a simple question about their home, apartment, or city. Phrase number 3. What do you do? This question means, what is your job? Michael is a baker. I am a teacher. Phrase number 4. What is your daily routine like? This is a good question to learn about someone's day. Michael wakes up at 4 a.m. Phrase number 5. What are your hobbies? This question means, what do you do for fun? What do you do in your free time? Phrase number 6. What do you enjoy about your job? This is a nice, positive question to ask. And a new one, number 7, what kind of do you like? For example, what kind of music do you like? Or what kind of books do you read? This is a great way to learn more details. You can practice these 7 phrases this week. Michael, thank you so much for coming on the podcast today. It was a real pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you for having me, Sarah. It was very fun. I enjoyed it. And to all the listeners, good luck with your English.
Yes, thank you, Michael. To all our listeners, thank you for listening to Easy English for Everyone.